flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. Once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Welcome back, guys. I am Adam Chapman, your host. We are here at Darlington Speedway for the Darlington Throwback 250. About to get this race underway. By the way, I was live a second ago and I was sitting there talking to myself for about a minute, so I apologize. Got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in practice. Do got a special guest tonight. My lifelong friend, best friend, been friends forever that I could think of. iRacing member, but he's with me tonight in the house, so he's going to be joining me in the booth. It should be fun. Tyler Mullins with me tonight. Tyler, looking forward to some good racing?
I am looking forward to this. It's going to be a good race. Appreciate you letting me help you broadcast and everything. Like I said, I am looking forward to it, and I think it's going to be difficult to pass.
Yeah, it's going to be a very unique place to pass. Everybody knows Darlington is a high-line track, but a very narrow turn, so you really got to get to run out of the corner to be able to complete the pass down the straightaways going into the next turn. So we got about 5 minutes left in practice. So this is a throwback weekend. I've been looking forward to this race all day. We're going to go ahead and hop over and take a look at a couple cars right now. There was a couple I know that you was a fan of, but we'll see. Actually, some cars are not on track. They're actually going through the drivers meeting right now. Hopefully we'll be able to see some of them. Let me fix something and we'll get that up. Just give me 1 second, because apparently it did not work like I thought it would, so that's okay. So we'll get that up. We're going to take a quick break. Actually, we'll go to our national anthem. We'll come back and we will show the cars once we come back, so I can fix the camera because it was acting a little funny there. So we'll be right back right after the national anthem, guys, and show you all some throwback cars. Get ready. Fun night of racing. 188 laps here around the Lady in Black in Darlington.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
back here at Darlington Speedway. Now we can able to show some of the cars off. Starting off with Tater Brown. He's just running a U.S. Navy paint scheme. If I'm not mistaken, he served in the U.S. Navy, so once again, thank you for your service, Tater. We also got a couple of things we're going to mention about the sponsors as well here tonight, but we'll go through some of the paint schemes right now. Hopefully, maybe, we got to wait and see because for some odd reason, it keeps changing the cameras, which is awesome. Anyway, so you can see some of the paint schemes here. This is John Mullins. We'll be able to see these a little bit better once they run. Ron Branch, he's in an S2R paint scheme. Here's a Matt Kenseth paint scheme. There's a lot of throwback paint schemes. We'll just have trouble seeing some of them. There is your Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Aaron James in number 66. He usually runs that. James Pandolf, of course, is in here. Who is this? That is the number, well, I can't really tell you, 71 of Jared's. A couple other cars coming out to 32. It's an Austin Dillon paint scheme. In the number 32, that is Brandon Red. Casey Drake rolling out on, that's a Tony Stewart throwback scheme. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty neat. Then you got the number 61. That was a throwback scheme of, who was this? I just seen it not too long ago. He's running a Bojangle scheme in the 1993 Carroll Yarborough when he made his series debut, I believe. So that's pretty neat. Or a throwback scheme to that scheme, anyway. Throwback to that scheme. So, yeah, a bunch of throwback schemes in here tonight. You also see a Bobby LeBonnet. I think that's Bobby LeBonnet. Maybe Dale Jarrett. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll be able to talk about these tonight. Real fast, I want to go over some of the sponsorship details. Everybody knows tonight's race sponsored by twitch.tv/Taterus. Go check that out. She broadcasts almost every morning, actually. I did follow her a couple weeks ago. Pretty cool broadcast that she puts on as well. It plays a lot of different games. And what is that you're talking about? Mid-season mayhem? Well, you're about to find out right here on your screen. You see it right now. If one driver in here wins 3 of the 5 races in the month of August, they win a $100 Amazon gift card or $100 iRacing credits. And honestly, that's pretty awesome to come in here and play a video game and win credits. So pretty neat for them to be able to step up and do that. Remember, you must win 3 of the 5 races. So tonight kicks that off. So whoever wins tonight, if they can win 2 more times the rest of this month, they'll win. So it should be very cool. Also, we'll have a couple little commercials throughout the thing. You'll see a commercial about JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. That is the thing that we're doing here at TRN. We're trying to raise money for juvenile diabetes. As you also see the 8 car, by the way, that is the Dale Jr. paint scheme throwback. That is Bailey Jelinas. Anyway, please help donate. Please share, Facebook, anything like that. It's pretty awesome. So you also see the number 5 or pulling out. It's a Darrell Waltrip. I think Jeff Gordon actually ran that throwback one time as well. So qualifying about to begin. This is 5 minutes qualifying. As qualifying getting ready to kick off. And we are green here for qualifying. Number 26 coming out. Sam Hensley in the Jimmy Johnson car coming out. He will put 2 laps down. Tyler, we're going to go ahead and ask you here in a minute who your favorite paint scheme is and who you think is going to win. So I'll ask you this. Out of all the cars that you've seen so far, now there's some cars you haven't seen, of course, but because we haven't went through all of them. Who's your favorite paint scheme so far?
Honestly, I'm going to have to go with the Jeff Gordon Superman paint scheme.
That is a good one. We'll show that one as well. I forgot the number off the top of my head, but we will show that. That's a pretty cool throwback, by the way. Forgot what race he actually ran at in.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. So, yeah, we'll be doing that as well. And showing a couple of laps here in practice. Sam Hensley about to put it on a green flag lap. As long as he don't hit the wall, that lap's not going to count because he got in the wall. James Pandolf out on track in number 74 Chevrolet as he scrapes the wall, so that lap won't count either. Adam Corton out on track in the number 11. Hopefully his lap will count. Darlington, very tough, and you're going to see why tonight. Trust me, you're going to see why. This is a very tough place to pass, as Tyler mentioned. I don't know how you would go about trying to get a run out of, or how to try to get around somebody here at Darlington without using a bumper. That's about the only way, in my mind, that you can do it.
In my opinion, that's the only way you can do it. I mean, it's just so hard to get on that lower line and pass.
Yeah, I agree. You can't really, as Casey Drake's into the wall, but he is qualified in 7th right now. The number 10, he's running a throwback. That is Dale Jr.'s throwback dedicated to his original his original AC Delco car that he's running at Darlington this year. So he's doing a throwback for that, which is pretty cool. So we'll continue to watch that as well. I'm not much of a Dale Jr. fan, but it looks like we also got a GM Goodrich car of a Dale Earnhardt paint scheme, which is always awesome. There's your Superman painting right now. He's number 1. He's showing he's Superman. I mean, he's on it right now.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I mean, that's my pick to win.
Eric Wolf going to be your pick. That's a good pick. I got my pick. You know, in the back of my mind, I got it. I don't really know. I might as well. I'm going to go with the 7 of Christopher. He is coming in here, points leader. He's throwing he's driving his original paint. That is a throwback, of course, but it is an original paint that he runs every week. I believe that's also Carol Yarborough. I believe you can see Alan Quickie on the back of that car. So pretty cool. But he comes in here as your points leader. Speaking a little bit about points, as a couple other guys, John Mullins out on track. He's running a throwback. I think that's a throwback. Actually, it might not be. No, it's not. Austin Hicks running a 28, so we'll watch him for a moment. Coming in here tonight in the Dynasty Race League, Chris Stouffer, your points leader. He does have 1 win on the season, so he's already locked into the chase. Austin Hicks, currently second in points, 15 points behind with no wins. He does have a pole, though. Logan Lane comes in here with 5 starts, no wins. He's got 2 top 5s in third. Josh Coppernoll, who's not here tonight, I don't think, and Ryan Branch, 4th and 5th. So we're watching the 28 right now. He's about to put down his first lap. Let's hop on board and ride with him. This is your second place in points driver, Austin, in the 28 car. Old Davey Allison paint scheme, I believe. I know it's kind of similar anyway. Cross the start-finish line. And he will jump up. Nowhere, because I think he got into the wall. So I lied. He did get into the wall. Okay.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay. So it looks like Andrew Mackey out on track. Who is that on his car? Metallica. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking paint scheme. Number 29, currently running 12th right now in qualifying. And you're going to see him get the Darlington stripe. Oh, nope, he kept it out of the wall. It looks like Eric Wolf, who's still out on track, by the way, has already completed his last, but will be your pole sitter. I think we're going to interview him here. If he gets the pole, we'll talk to him while we're under caution, get ready to roll out. So we'll see. As long as he's in Discord anyway, we'll talk to him. It looks like he is in Discord, so we'll speak to him here in just a moment. It looks like he will be your pole sitter, so we will pull him in and talk to him here in just a moment as we get ready to in qualifying. It looks like it is over. So qualifying is complete, and Eric Wolf will come in here, and it looks like, honestly, I don't think he's actually in the top 10 in points. He is not. He's actually coming in here way back into points, 33rd in points. But this is only his second start, so not bad at all. He does have 1 top 5 as well on the season. So we'll pull Eric in and talk to him real fast as we get ready to go racing. Once he grids, we'll pull him in anyway. Oh, there he goes. He is gridded. All right, so we'll pull him in, talk to him, as I mentioned, like 30 times. Pull him down, and hey, Eric, you got me? Eric Wolf, you got me? I'm in TeamSpeak, if you're wondering. Or not TeamSpeak, Discord, sorry. Don't think he's in here. Well, that was a nice chat. So we'll pull him back up there. I don't want to mess him up while he's getting ready to go out. Let's pull in the 98, who qualifies second. Once I find his number. Zach, there we go. We'll pull him in and talk to him. Hey, Zach, you got me? Hey, Zach, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man, that scared me to death. All right, qualified second here at Darlington, man. I love the throwback, by the way, dedicated to Dale Earnhardt. What's it going to be able to see? What's it going to take to be able to see that number 98 car back in victory lane?
Well, we're going to have to try to find some extra speed, as Eric has just showed that he's crazy fast running against the wall. we're going to have some green flag laps to be able to make some passes, and it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we know passing here is always one of the biggest issues because where the turns are so narrow. How do you go about trying to set up a pass here because you know how narrow the turns are?
Try to get under the guy. If you can keep him up high, it's hard to get that car rotated, so you might be able to beat him out on the inside. But if people can make passes here tonight, I'll be surprised. It's going to be tough.
All right, man. We're going to be up here watching. Good luck. Have fun. And see if you can put that car back in victory lane. We know it's been there plenty of times. So good luck, buddy. That was Zach Weston. He will be rolling off in second place. As I mentioned, did I pick my winner? Did I pick my winner?
You know, I think you did. I'm not
I did,
sure.
didn't I? Oh, yeah, I picked Chris Stover. Yeah. Okay. So as the drivers work off turn 2, we're about to go green flag here. Should be a very fun race. Let me ask you a question. Over, under on cautions. Will we have more than 7?
Definitely more than 7. I don't think it'll be many more, but I'm going to say my guess as far as cautions, I'm going to go with 9.
I'm going to go with 11. I'm going to go with 11. That's not a lot of confidence in these guys, and I know it sounds like that, but we'll find out. Pace car pulls in. Green flag about to wave, and the Darlington Throwback 250 gets underway anytime. Green flag is out, and we're off racing here at the Lady in Black. As we go here in late afternoon skies. By the way, we didn't get a look at the weather. We will pop that up here in our next graphic once we pop up. But already, side by side, this is going to be insane. You can already see the cars really having trouble trying to figure out a way to pass right now. Coming off turn 2, you see that number 5 car getting loose in that Pepsi car. A little bit further back, they are pretty much hustling for everything they can get. And it looks like we got a car possibly into the wall. Oh, the 28's around. And the thing is that you don't know about Darlington, that will not throw a caution. If you go off the racing surface, it will not throw a caution. And unfortunately, and good call on it, Tyler, because Tyler was the one that actually seen that. What happened? Did you see what happened exactly?
I didn't see exactly what happened. I just seen towards the back, I seen him start spinning out and hit the wall.
Good call for a non-broadcaster. You might hate my job. A little bit further back, we got a pass. Oh, big wreck. The 8's around. Bailey Jelinas is around, and that may cause a caution. He's slow on the track. We'll get a replay as green flag stays out once again. We'll see what happened. He was running through turns 1 and 2. May have had help. Yep. No, actually, he got into the wall himself. Oh, wow, we stay green. As you guys want to talk about, you know, we may be wrong about cautions. I forgot about them not sliding off the track. It won't throw a caution.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that. Here is the number 61. Running a throwback paint scheme, as we mentioned earlier. Pretty cool to see some of these cars on track, though. It's, you know, that old time, you know, throwback.
Yeah, it is.
Danny Newton now almost. Ooh, who's that behind him? 71. I believe that's. We got a slow car, and it is a 66 around, and caution flag comes out as that was a wreck. Ooh, that's why the caution came out apparently. Gets into the wall and jumps to the inside, and unfortunately, ooh, back into the wall again, and then stops so he don't collect anybody else. That's a smart move as everybody else looks like they're able to get around him clean. So first caution comes out. He's got a lot of damage. Looks like Eric Wolf still going to be your leader. Real fast, we'll take a look at the weather. 84 degrees southwest, 9-mile-an-hour winds. That is gusting, by the way, a little bit. Or at least I'm pretty sure it is. Track temp, very hot, 109. I think that's actually wrong, by the way. I don't think it's actually 109. We are on this 1.31 mile track here at Darlington. You know who's got the most wins at Darlington?
No, I don't.
I don't either. I was hoping somebody would. We do got pit stop coming down. We got some guys coming in. You're going to look it up, ain't you? So he'll look that up. We'll find out. Guys, let me know if you have trouble hearing us or anything like that. Yeah. So pit stops are underway. A lot of cars did stay out. One of the guys that did pit, one of the notables that pitted, Logan Lane's on pit road. Brandon Red, looks like James Pandolf's on pit road as well. Danny Newton's on pit road. Mark Vega is on pit road. So you can see these guys exiting now. There's the, looks like 74 wins the race off pit road. Actually, James Pandolf missed his pit box. So he just had to go to drive-through, so he's going to have to come back out. He's got a little bit of damage. See some of the throwback schemes going by. There was the Dell Jr. throwback. A couple others. There's Austin Dillon's Real Tree. Of course, that ain't a throwback. The 46 was a throwback. Jeffrey Tyre. Got any information on that? I believe that's a Bobby Hamilton. It is Bobby Hamilton. How about that? Bet you didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
That is a Bobby Hamilton. I believe it's Food Line, right? Square D. I don't know why I thought Food Line. Did he? I think he used to drive Food Line. Probably not. But all right, Eric Wolf still in front right now. He's led every single lap. He did get the pole, by the way. Find out anything?
Not yet. I'm looking now.
Oh, y'all are not supposed to see that, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was a thing from last night that I completely forgot to exit out of. Let's see. It looks like I got a question for you guys. Let me ask you all a question. This is going to be I'm trying to find out. Here, I'm just going to ask a random question and you all tell me. How many wins does Greg Biffle have here at Darlington? And you haven't seen it yet, so I want to ask you, because you haven't read it. How many wins does Greg Biffle have here at Darlington?
3.
Now, he looked this up, but he did not see it because he seen Kyle Busch's name, and he looked straight at that instead. So, I'll give you the answer right here in just a minute. And we will... That's actually a pretty good guess, though. You're pretty close. So, getting ready to go back green. Pace's car is still out on track. Coming into the night, as I mentioned, Eric, a few minutes ago, I was talking to Zach in the number 98. He comes in here, I believe, a little bit higher in points. 22nd. He's got 3 starts so far this season. 1 top 5, so he's looking to try to improve on that. He's up to 2nd right now. You also see that 47. I can't tell if that's a throwback scheme. That is Blake Cannon, but you can see some damage already. That's a pretty cool looking scheme, though, if it ain't a throwback. You also see that 15, by the way. That's a throwback scheme. I think Martin, maybe? Yeah, Martin scheme. I believe that's the one Clint Boyer's actually running this year. That is Anthony Barrows. And he could be a factor to actually mess with during this race as well. He's always fast. You got the 38 scheme. Forgot exactly who that is. Oh, we just got a cart crash coming off on caution. James Pandolf went around, and it looks like his night is going to come to an end because I'm not sure what happened, but he was trying to catch the back of the field, and his night is probably done. Yeah, his night is done, but we're about to go back racing here. Eric Wolf going to be up front. Green flag back out here again as we get ready to work down into turn number 1. And you can see Eric Wolf able to take that spot pretty easily side by side through turns 1 and 2. The 47, Blake Cannon takes away 2nd, and he did it on the low side. That opens up to possibly the bottom for Eric Wolf. Not going to happen as they come off turn. Oh, gosh, you guys are close back here. Oh, big trouble. Around they go. This may not actually cause a caution. You see the 71 smoking. Unfortunately for him, that will not throw a caution. And he's going to probably be done as he has blown up. And there's also some other guys involved. Ryan Branch was involved in the number 23. He just blew up. We already mentioned James Pandolf. A lot of guys just now with damage already on pit road. 4 guys involved in that wreck. Wow, that was a big one. Eric Wolf still your leader. As we stayed green here at Darlington Speedway. We knew this race would be tough. I mean, it's not easy. This is not the easiest track, I'm going to be honest. This is one of the toughest tracks these guys will race all year long. You can see how, they get coming off some of these turns. Now, Tyler is new to iRacing. He's been on it a little bit. He's still a D class right now. He's working his way up. Are you D or C still? I can't remember.
I think I'm a C.
I think you are too, but I remember you got out of a rookie really fast. He had to get a new computer, that's why he's not racing at the moment. But you've never read Darlington, correct?
No.
Okay, you've never read Darlington. What do you think when you see this track?
A very intense track. You know, hard to hold a line for sure.
Yeah,
It's a tough track to drive.
Yeah, I agree completely. This is, you know, they call it Who Cup to take for a reason. Out of all the tracks on iRacing, as far as oval, Darlington's in my top 3. Maybe first. Martinsville's up there as well. Martinsville could be second compared to this. I could actually run laps at Martinsville. Darlington, I feel like I wreck every lap. So here's Blake Griffin. He's been fast. He was fast so far this season. Coming in here pretty fast. I think he's actually got a win coming into this race. He is currently 14th in points. He does have a win, and this is his 4th start on the season. Taking a look at the Dynasty Racing League schedule, by the way, the link is in the description if you all want to check the Dynasty Racing League. Eric Wolf actually won last week at Kansas. Oh, there's a little bump from the 6 or the 5. I'm sorry, a little bump put on. But Eric won last week. Now we got side by side with the 91 taking a look to the inside. Going to complete the pass down the backstretch. That's how you complete a pass at Darlington clean. But he does have. Next week we head to Dover. That's actually on my birthday, by the way. For the Dover 200. That's 200 laps around Dover. Dover is a fun place to race. And then we head to Phoenix. So tracks don't get much easier, but if you all haven't seen Dover, it's actually a very fun place depending on the weather. I know you're a fan of Dover.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dover, especially the speeds coming off the exits.
So far, looking at the field, we got a lot of guys that's actually got a lot of damage right now. They're back out on track, but there's a ton with damage. So far, 33 drivers actually started the race as we're on lap 16 right now. Actually about to go to 17. So far, on the lead lap, we got 21 drivers right now on the lead lap. So that goes to show you damage is definitely hurt a lot of these guys early on in this race. So we stay green here at Darlington. As we step away, we'll be right back. If anything changes, any big cautions or anything, we'll step away or come back in. You're watching TRN and watching Dynasty Racing League as we got a battle for the lead. We'll stand by and we'll be watching this.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is gonna be so fun. And it's gonna be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
back here at Darlington Speedway, as I was muted again. Watching Anthony Burrows right now, running in 4th position, trying to run down this 98. He's actually been fast for the last couple laps. Actually, last time by is about even. So we're continuing watching him. I asked you guys a question: how many wins does Greg Biffle have at Darlington? The correct answer is 2. Tyler guessed 3. Hey, you wasn't far off. We got a car that's off pace. It looks like going to pit roads. The RC is looks like pit stops. I think possibly that looks scheduled. He is going to pit road. And a couple slow cars you see right there, the 82, the RCA car. That is Mark Vega. He's actually running a throwback paint scheme. So Greg Biffle, 2 wins. Tyler wanted to ask you all a question. Now, I'm going to let you ask this because it was interesting. We do got green flag pit stops. 47 coming down pit road. This is actually may not be scheduled. He's got a lot of damage. So, Tyler, you could ask the question if you want as we watch Eric Wolf. And when I say this, by the way, we're watching Eric Wolf.
All right. Who has the fastest lap ever at Darlington?
Who has the fastest lap ever at Darlington? I'm not allowed to guess that one.
You can make it, yeah.
I think I already know. Yeah, I'm not going to make it because I already know because you showed me.
Yeah.
So, I can't give too much away. So, I'm going to be honest. When I seen this, and you also see that 19 real fast, Eric Wolf, about to put him down. Eric Wolf, about to put him down. That's Logan Lane, by the way. I'm actually a big fan of Logan. He's a really good driver, just unfortunately not where he wants to be right now. He's actually running, I believe, now that could be a Dale Jarrett throwback scheme. It may be a Bobby Labonte throwback. I don't think Kyle Busch has ever ran that one. I don't know. It looks like it says M&M's on the side. I'm trying to see. Can't see if it says M&M's or Mac Tools.
Sure it's Bobby Labonte.
I think it is too. It says something on the back quarter panel. Or if I can get a better view. I promise, guys, I've done this before. My camera wasn't working right, so it wouldn't let me get the greatest view. M&M's. I guess this is like a Kyle Busch game, but I think it's Bobby Labonte. Yeah, it's just a throwback for what Kyle read. So, you see our leader, Eric Wolf, working in a lot of traffic right now. Just past the 10 car. And he goes 1 lap down. So, right now, that would be your lucky dog. If a caution was to come out, actually, I take that back. It looks like now would possibly be John Mullins. Nope. Oh, 84 gets over the wall a little bit. Darlington stripe. No harm, no foul. Oh, did you see that? Somebody's around. Looks like that was, I don't see no name, so apparently nothing. That's weird. Sorry guys, not sure who that was, but it looks like somebody went around and don't look like they got any damage. So, we're watching him right now. He's got the best lap of actually he does not have the best lap, I don't think. No, right now the best lap looks like it's a 27.205 by Zach Wetstein. No, I lied. 27.057 is Blake Cannon who's out of this race. Wow. So right now he's leading this race. Eric's leading by 2.7 seconds. And caution flies. And what happened here? Man, I can't see nothing that happened. Sorry guys, some of these cautions where my live timing it don't show exactly who wrecks. So we have to look it up. Don't think it was Martin because he's actually up there. Try to catch back up a little bit. See if we can see what happened. I don't see no wrecks. She's slowing down. Looks like he's slowing down there. So I don't know, guys. I do not see the cause of the caution, unfortunately. Alright, so not sure what that cause was. Eric Wolf coming out pit road, so this is green, or not green flag stop, this is a scheduled stop. And once we get this, I'll get Tyler to go ahead and mention the trivia question of who has the record lap here at Darlington. I'm going to be honest, a lot of people won't know because it really surprised me. Eric Wolf pulling into the pit box. Looks like we got a couple people staying out, actually 5 people staying out. Not sure that's a great call. Sam Hensley, Alex Tilley, Adam Courtney, Jeffrey Tyre, and Martin Winslow. I believe there's actually a lap down. Looks like the race off pit road is won by the 84 with a 13.65 second stop. That was the fastest out of all of them. All right, so I'm going to get Tyler to go ahead and give you his trivia question and the answer to it as well. So he asked who was the lap or record holder at Darlington.
Eric Amarola,
What was his time?
184.145.
That's pretty fast. I never thought Eric Almirola had a record for anything, I'll be honest.
I wouldn't have guessed Eric Amarola.
No, that was, that's a good one, though. That was actually a really good trivia question. You know, there ain't really been a dominant driver at Darlington, though.
No.
I know Kyle's pretty good here, but he's only got one win. Kevin Harvick's fairly decent, I think. I don't know who has the most wins. Maybe Joey Logano? It's got to be a Ford driver. All right, so Eric Wolf, by the way, that was the hint I was trying to give. Of Eric Wolf, when I said Eric a lot, that was the hint I was giving. So, it looks like the 10 is going to get a wave around. I believe, anyway. So that's going to put him back on the lead lap. He has not, he's going to need a caution early. He's got 25 laps right now on that set of tires, give or take a little bit on a caution. Because I'm sure he doesn't, use much there. See if we can get a interview real fast with somebody. We will pull in the driver of, who do we want to talk to? Call it to Christopher. I tried to talk to Zach earlier, or Eric, but I couldn't get a hold of him. See if we can pull in Chris. Hey, Chris, you got me? Christopher, you got me? Don't know if he's got me. We'll pull Chris back up. Every time I try to interview somebody, they're never there. That's a good one. Oh, you got it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Who is it?
Well, according to this, it says Jeff Gordon and Kel Yarborough share the same amount of wins for the record of 5 wins there. Both have 5 wins.
I knew Gordon win it, or one of. I actually thought it was Darrell Walter. That's pretty cool. Gordon owns a lot of records at a lot of tracks. I can tell you another track he owns a lot of records at. It's freaking Sonoma, man. Like, nobody even touches him at Sonoma. He's the leader of every record there.
Really?
Yeah, of every record there. He's the leader. Lap record, most laps led, top 5s, everything. So, pace car pulls off. Green flag back out. Once again, as Eric Wolf shows the inside line, by the way. I think, yeah, they actually get lane choice. I'm actually surprised to see him choose the inside line. Looks like everybody's single file for the most part. Here's the 57, Tommy Bordeaux. And we got a wreck. Big trouble, the 98, the 91, the 5, the 7. Wow, that was a big one. There was more wrecks happening all around. That was a big one. Yep, that was a good one. As we watch high above in a blimp. See one car off, and right there's where it happened. It looks like the 98. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cars total involved. Boy, you talk about you expect a big one to happen at Talladega. That was one of the biggest wrecks I've ever seen at Darlington. Wow, that's insane. So caution back out once again. Eric Wolf still your leader. Anthony Burrows up to second. Tommy Bordeaux, who was back in like 8th, went from like 8th to 3rd. Andrew Mackey, we got a lot of drivers out already. It looks like that right there is going to put us down to like 10 drivers, I think, in the race. That's incredible. I actually thought this race was 188 laps. It's 166, it looks like. We'll take a break and be right back.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put Type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until Type 1 becomes Type None.
We are back here at Darlington Speedway, and I got to make a correction to something real fast. Tyler mentioned that Jeff Gordon had 5 wins. He actually did have that. I think he's actually got a little bit more. I'm not real sure. We got to look that up for sure. That is wrong. The correct answer is 10 with David Pearson. Gordon was going for a record to break somebody's record, so sorry. But he did look it up to make 100% sure on that. That was a different website that told him wrong. So, yeah, no harm, no foul. It happens, so, you know, a good thing there wasn't money involved, because you would have been, you would have felt like an idiot.
Yeah, I would have.
He told me, it's a pretty good joke. He told me, he said, I don't want to tell nobody. You know how many times I've said that with broadcast have been wrong? I've done it a lot. Guys, we got not a lot of cars. 9 cars on the lead lap. We knew coming in here Darlington was going to, oh, I'm sorry, we got 10 cars now on the lead lap. I apologize. 10 cars on the lead lap. Not a lot. We knew coming in here it would be rough. We'll take a real fast look at our race summary. 3 cautions so far for 12 laps. You know, we could be wrong on the caution thing, but I think because a lot of cars are out now, honestly.
Yeah. I am pretty impressed with Eric Wolf right now. I mean, he's running really well.
Yeah, I agree. There's a couple of them actually out there that's really impressive, and Eric actually just blinked out a second ago. Anthony Burrows, we always know he's fast, but he's always a good driver. And honestly, if anybody's got a chance to take away the win, I think him or the 57's got a good chance. Green flag back out. That 4's got a lot of damage. Martin Wenzel, we'll see how that plays out for him. See him there. He's actually riding in the 4th spot. A little bit further back as you look to the inside. We'll watch the 11 here. Watching this battle right now, it looks like he's going to be sitting comfortably in 7th place. A little bit further back, here's the 10, Abisladak. And looks like we've got a pass, possibly. John Mullins looking underneath the 11, heading into turn number 3. On the 83, the 11's in the wall. He's going to hold it up there. That's smart by him. It may open the door. It did open the door for the 10 car who takes away that spot. This ain't good. He's back in the wall again. Wow, these guys are really hitting that wall hard. So he falls back another spot. The 82 of Mark Vega is riding in 10th right now. He's got a chance to complete that pass. Other than that, he can't fall out of the top 10 because he's on the lead lap. 11th right now of Brandon Red, 2 laps down as we stay green so far. Not really a close battle on track. Here's your closest one. Alex Tilley working on the 4 car. That is, I believe, Chevrolet and a Toyota. Looking up in front of him. See him may get close to that wall. That's close. Almost kissed it coming off. I don't know what's up to the graphics, guys. Sorry, that's weird. Going into turn 4, he almost got the Darlington strap. He did kiss it a little bit on the back end, I believe, and got the Darlington strap once again. I wish we had a little ticker to count how many times people would hit the wall coming off turn 4. I know they did last year during the actual race, and I think it was like 42 times. I think drivers hit it. Actually, it may have been more than that. I don't know. A couple guys, actually, there's still some guys in pit road getting a lot of damage repaired. James Pandolf, Aaron James, and guys like that. I do want to mention that Chris Stouffer, our points leader, is out of this race. He was one of the guys caught up in that big wreck, and unfortunately for him, he came in here leading by 15 points over Austin. I think Austin could still be running No, actually, Austin is not running either. I'm trying to see where he's at. Oh, Austin, they're not even on track right now. Oh, the 10 got loose coming off turn number 2. This is our closest battle right now on track, by the way. Taking a look back at the 46, that is a lap car of Jeffrey Tyler. We actually, yeah, he's still 2 laps down. I have no idea what that graphics thing is. It's weird. We stay green here on lap 45, coming to 46. Coming off turn 4. And once again, Eric Wolf still leading the way. Actually, the gap has closed for Eric Wolf. 3/10 right now. Last time by, he was actually a little bit slower than second place. Anthony Burroughs a 27.756 and a 27.799 for the 84 car. Right on board here at Darlington. That's a cool view. You can see the banking and stuff in Darlington. I bet tickets for this race is expensive. I bet you it is, because this is a pretty cool track though. Be a fun track to go actually watch a race. I don't know. Last year's race was kind of, I don't know. Last year's race honestly was kind of boring. Let's be honest. All of NASCAR. Your opinion. This is your opinion, okay? I know you've got a little bias towards Bristol. Which is your favorite track that you want to see a race at? We're going to take Bristol out of this, because you've been to Bristol. We're going to Bristol again this year. Which track in your mind do you think is the most exciting?
Honestly, in my opinion, I mean, of course I would say Bristol, but I'm not going to, since we're not going to include Bristol. It really comes down to a tie between Charlotte or
You like Charlotte?
Or Dover.
You like Dover's a good race.
I
You
would
like
love
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Really?
I
See,
love Charlotte.
A lot of people find Charlotte boring. I'm both ways about it.
Charlotte's probably my second favorite track. I love Charlotte.
John Mullins may have just disconnected, guys. Oh, he's back on track. The 83 car. There it is. Anyway, Charlotte's one of them races. I wasn't a fan of last year's Charlotte. This Coke 600 I thought was good. They do go back to Charlotte this time, and they're running this sprint, the chase race. This will be the first time they run it today. I think in the 11 is really off pace. They actually let them guys go. They're actually going to run that race today. I think it's going to be a great race. I think for me, I think my favorite track when I want to see a race at, Martinsville maybe. And you ain't going to like this choice, because I like it though. I think it'd be a fun race to see. I want to see a race at Watkins Glen. I want to go see it. I think it'd be fun to see a race at Watkins Glen.
There's only one reason I would want to, see a race there.
Because you wouldn't see much.
You wouldn't see much at all.
See, Sonoma would be really bad for that.
Yeah.
Or Indianapolis. I know a lot of people like Indianapolis. I wouldn't want to go to Indianapolis, even though the race was fun. I think I would go just to say I've been there because of history. But I don't think it would be that exciting of a race for what you can see, unless you're on the front stretch, though.
See, that's one track I would love to go to.
You want to see it?
The Brickyard, yeah.
See, I want to go just to experience it.
I actually like the racing.
You like the racing, but would you be able to see a lot of the racing? Because from what I heard, you can only see when they come off turn 4 and going into turn 1. That's it.
I don't think you'd be able to see a lot.
Yeah, it kind of varies for me. I don't know. I think there's so many good tracks right now. As we watch Anthony Burroughs, he is starting to run down the leader. About even last by. Actually, last time by, he was about 10th faster than our leader, so the gap really shrinking. The fastest car on track is the 15 car, so this is going to be fun to watch as they go into turn 3 and 4. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good tracks, honestly. I think Phoenix will be a fun track to go see. You don't think it would?
I don't like Phoenix. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I think it would be good, but it's a follow the leader track.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, you're going to have to move somebody, but I don't think I would like Texas. I think I would like Atlanta.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. If you had to choose one track that you hated more than any other track, what would it be?
That I hated?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
Go to and you don't like watching.
That's a good question. Now, this is not, I can't use iRacing as an example that I hate racing on. I'm not going to use that. I think the one I would hate to go see, You're not going to like this. I don't think. Now, let me make sure I'm 100% sure this is my answer. I think this could be it. That's a good question, man. You got yours? You don't have yours either? That's a good question, man. Like,
You really think about it.
would I turn down any race? No, I'm not turning down no race to go see. Oh gosh, let me think. Just give me a minute. I will answer that because I'm sure there's a track out there I don't like.
That's pretty good when I can come up with a question that you can't answer. Right
Okay,
now.
I got my answer.
I want you to take just a minute to make sure.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's right. I don't think that's right if I say that. That I hate to go see. By the way, real fast while we're thinking about this, the 15 is running down. He's given up a little bit. Eric Wolf slowly catching traffic now. That could be a problem, as this is actually big traffic. By the way, this could actually lead to issues because if we're right on board here, you see right in front of the traffic, that is actually lead lap cars. That is right there, the 23. That was the 83. I'm sorry. The 11 is on the lead lap. Adam Courtney. 83 just went a lap down. These are all 10th, 9th, 8th, and 7th place. Here comes a pass to the inside on the 11 of Adam Courtney. He's going to complete that pass. So what that's going to do, this could actually hurt Anthony in a way as well. I don't even know what all tracks are in NASCAR.
Yeah, maybe that's way up here.
All right, let's see. Keep going down through there while we watch this. We're still watching the battle on track right now. Pretty much everybody going through it. Alright, I think I may have mine. Alright, I got mine. I got mine. 100% this is mine. Pocono Raceway. I would not want to see Pocono. Somebody offered me a free ticket, I'd take it. But other than that, I don't think I would go.
I do like Pocono.
You like Pocono?
I don't think you're going to like my answer.
Is your answer something like I feel like you'd be Michigan?
No, believe it or not, I don't think my answer for the worst track to go see, watch a race at Chicagoland.
Really? You don't like Chicagoland?
No, I do not.
It's a follow leader track too. It's kind of boring.
I've never liked Chicagoland.
Never been much fun. That's actually almost my pick too. Chicagoland, and then my other pick that I about picked was Talladega. But I'd rather go to Talladega than I would Daytona. I'd rather go to Talladega than Daytona.
My next pick would have been Las Vegas.
See, I like Las Vegas. But I'm not a big fan of Daytona.
I would love to go.
I would go. I want to go, just to go there. But I want to go to a 500 if I went.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Talladega than I would Daytona. Even though you'd still see more at Daytona. Yeah. But I think the party in the infield would just be fun to go to. Honestly, I mean some of that stuff is pretty insane. Watching Martin Wenzel right now. He's running behind the 10. Looking to the inside to clear pass. This is battle for 6th. Looks like he's going to be able to take that pass and complete it. By the way, guys, we only got 7 cars on the lead lap, and we're not really halfway yet. Not far from it. We stay green here. We're going to take a step away. Be right back for green flag pit stops here at Darlington.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is going to be so fun. And it's going to be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
Caution out at Darlington Speedway, and it was the 46 Jeffrey Tire gets into the outside wall, hard into the inside. You can see damaged that number 46 square D Bobby Hamilton throwback and taking it behind the wall, and it will throw a caution. And our lucky dog looks like it would go to Mark Vega out on track, so good for him. It moves him back into the top 7. 6 cars right now on the lead lap. This will be 7 once we take the green flag. We do expect some guy. I don't know if we'll see a lot of people stay out. Pit road's open. As cars are coming down, you can see the leader, Eric Wolf, leading everybody in, which is absolutely nobody. Here comes our second place driver, the 15, Anthony Burris, pulls in. You also see the 57, Tommy Bordeaux, comes in. Tommy's a really good driver. He's got a win on the season. So yeah, we just sit here talking about some NASCAR stuff. It's pretty cool. Let me know y'all's guys' thoughts. What track would you not want to go see? That's a good question, I thought. Out of all the tracks that, you know, drivers race on, and I think what there's like 16 or 17 different tracks. So yeah, I forgot how many there actually is. Let me ask you a question. Well, yours will be Chicagoland, so I can't ask that one. I was going to ask which race do you want to remove, so you would want to remove that one, I guess. So trying to think of a question I was going to ask you. Martin Wenzel, did he win? Okay, he stayed out. Let's see if we can possibly pull in Tommy and talk to him. The driver of the 57 car, Tommy Bordeaux. We'll try to pull him in if we can. Having some trouble getting some people to talk tonight. Nobody wants to talk to me. Let's see if I can find him. Is he actually in here? Do not see him actually. Oh wait, somebody just connected or disconnected. Let's pull in second place Anthony Burris. Actually he's not second no more. Actually he's back to 6th. We'll pull him in and talk to him and see how he's running it out. Hey, Anthony, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're 6th place right now. We see you up to 2nd, and at one point you was actually able to run down Eric, and not sure exactly what happened there, but you're one of the fastest cars on track, man. What's it going to take for you to get up there and take the lead away? I mean, this place is so tough to pass on.
I don't know. It's Eric's extremely fast. He's going to be very tough to pass, I think. And I mean, I don't know. I think on the short run I was able to keep up with him pretty good. Now my damage is all repaired, so I think we should be good to go here.
Yeah,
let's run for the lead.
Let you know a little bit about your damage. I'm sitting here looking at your car, and actually it looks really good. Don't look bad at all. So at least that's a little heads up for you. So man, you're one of the fastest cars out there. You've been all night. Actually, you got one of the fastest laps in here. So I know that don't really mean much on the longer runs, but go out there and see if you can, you know, take that car to the front. I love the paint scheme, so we'll be up here watching, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. That was Anthony Burrows, driver of the number 15 car. If you guys don't remember, we actually broadcasted a lot of races with Anthony in them. And to be completely honest, he's one of the best drivers I've broadcasted in a long time. You know, we don't always see eye to eye with certain things with him, or I don't see eye to eye sometimes, but I can't deny talent. I mean, 4,200 eye rating, that's pretty special. That's pretty good. So, Pace car lights are off. We are going back green this time. It is Eric Wolf, Tommy Bordeaux starting first and second. Andrew Mackey, haven't spoken none about the 29 up in that Metallica car. He's up to fourth. Mark Vega up to fifth. Martin Wenzel in sixth. He got some damage repaired on that car. Having a good run right now. We got 7 cars on the lead lap. We are right at halfway. Not quite halfway yet, almost. That was our 4th caution, I believe. Was our 4th caution so far for 16 laps. We'll call it 17 once they hit the line, I think. Yeah, it'll be 17 laps once we hit the line. You got another question for me, don't you?
No, you was mentioning.
Oh, tickets. $35 for Darlington.
And that is for the.
Is that for decent seats?
Offers ticket pricing is
You know, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, you know, we got the tickets for Bristol. We got the cheapest ones because you can move. Once the race actually starts to get going, you can move pretty much wherever. The Tyler Bristol don't sell out like it used to, but that don't stop us from going by any means. We love the racing. I mean, I don't care where you are if you like racing. But we paid, what, it was $70 each one. It was $69, so it was like a what, $139, I think?
No, I think it was altogether $138.
$138. Yeah, so they're pretty expensive. It's best to actually just go to the track today and buy them. You can buy them super cheap. We just always like getting those in advance, because you never know. Maybe one of these days Bristol will sell out like it used to. And I doubt it anytime soon, but you know, we like going. We've been going. I don't know how long you've been going now.
10th race.
10th race this time, yeah. So we're watching a battle for second place. 15, Anthony Bowes trying to run down the 57. Taking a look back, you can see the 57 car. He's getting a good run on that high side. Coming out of turn 2. As we go back down to turn 3 now. Pretty much single file through all out the track. We got John Mullins on pit road. It looks like he's got a lot of damage. Yeah, he tore that car up. From what I'm seeing anyway. A lot of the back end and the front end, yeah. It's not good. He was running 9th at the time. Watching Adam Courtney, this is actually not a position battle. You see the 28. He actually wrecked way earlier in the race. He's back out there. It's Austin Hicks, who is currently back in 25th. So he's out there running. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to try to get points. So I know it's not the most funnest thing to be doing, but you know, you got to do what you can to make points. Mark Vega trying to run for a top 5. He's trying to run down Martin Wenzel. So we hop on board with the number 82 car. We watch him now still work out of turn 2. I'm sorry, turn 4. I don't know why I said turn 2. Let's sit here thinking about some of the tracks NASCAR goes to. In your mind, which track do you wish that has one race has 2?
That's a tough question.
Would you get rid of a race to add that track? I mean, I would. Would you get rid of a Bristol race to add another race? I would. Because I think Bristol's great. I love short track racing, honestly. I just like short track racing. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I think Charlotte only needs one race.
I do too.
I mean, you like Charlotte, but I think Charlotte only needs one race. But what track would you give it a race to? I'm trying to think of tracks that only have one race. Actually.
That's where I'm having my trouble.
Actually, honestly, the 15 gets into the wall a little bit. This is a good battle for the lead. They are nose to tail right now. And they are gone right now, too. There ain't nobody near these guys. Oh, I'm trying to think. You're going to have to look it up. What NASCAR tracks only have one race? I don't even know what all have one race. Phoenix got a second race. Actually, wait, there I had a second race. That's right, they had a second race.
Yeah.
You know what track I would like to see get a second race? Auto Club in California.
Would be a good one.
That'd be a great one. That's a good track. Oh, 15 almost to the wall. We got a good battle up front for the lead. Ryan on board. Tommy Bordeaux. He started back in 9th position up to 2nd right now. Done a good job of avoiding emergency, and we may have. I thought the 84 kissed the wall. All the 84 running a little bit higher. He gets so close to that wall. Check out this view going into 3 and 4. Watch how close the 84 gets into the wall going into these turns. He gets right up against it. That is so close, man. That's insane. Wow. That's a cool shot.
It is.
That was pretty good. Got to 15. Anthony Burroughs took a peek to the inside. Not going to be able to do anything with it. There's the 84 once again running right near the top of the wall. Oh, he really gets up there. Pretty much, guys, there ain't a lot really happening that we can really speak of. I mean, everybody pretty much single file. We got a lot of little bit here and there. Mark Vega is starting to get run down by the 10s just a little bit, but honestly, not a lot of racing really going on. We got the lap car that we seen. 57's around. 2nd place hard into the wall. That's going to end his night because that caution will not come out. He has blown up. He may have had help. This is going to be fun to watch. Let's see what happens. That was a lap car in front of him, and he actually lost it himself, it looks like. No. Yep, lost it himself. No contact. That was a hard wreck. You know, it's a good thing iRacing never came out with, I know they got the motion sensor and stuff, motion rigs, but it's a good thing they never came out where you actually slam a wall like that. You have to wear a hazard off. Also got more cars smoking on track, I believe. Tommy Bordeaux, that was him, that's what it was. Made it back to the pits. Unfortunately for him, he was having a top 3 run, actually running 2nd, and that happened, so that moves everybody up 1 spot, moves Mark Vega up to 5th. Not for long. Here it comes to look to the inside from the 10 car. Abbas Ledeck. Oh, he's below the apron. This ain't going to go good. Oh, he made the pass work. Wow. I didn't think that was possible. We talked about that earlier today, about how tough it is to pass. He gets a little rub. Oh, he gets moved by the 28. That's going to throw a caution, and I would be a little bit upset. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this. We're riding on board with the 82. Now the 28, who's a couple laps down. Yeah, it was like an accordion. It looks like the 19, Logan Lane, may have got the back end of the 28, and it just shot them both up into him. That's horrible. I'm saying he's not too happy right now. Caution comes out. We're going to have green flag pit stops, and guys, we don't have many cars left on this track. I'm going to be honest.
I picked it, I did my pick for the win at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, you actually picked him, didn't you?
I picked Eric Wolf, yeah.
I picked Eric Wolf. No, I didn't.
No, you picked.
I picked a 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked Eric Wolf.
I'm going to pick him now.
No.
You don't want to be picky?
No.
All right. So here they come down pit road. As caution flies once again. We are now our 5th caution. Actually, you're not very far from getting your quota. What'd you say, 9?
Yeah, 9.
We are halfway, by the way, guys. By the way, you keep seeing the laps change up top because it goes within sync of, right there, it just changed. It goes in sync of what the time is. If they can finish it on time, it'll show it up there. So if not, then, it won't. So that's the way it happens sometimes with this program that we use. So the race off pit road between 5 cars. We'll see who gets it. It looks like the 84 should have it easily. He's down in the way. So Superman, pretty much being the super tonight, leading the way. Anthony Burroughs comes out 2nd. You like that little call, didn't you? You like that? Yeah. 3rd place. The 15, Anthony Burroughs comes out. Martin Wenzel, but the 10 stayed out. I think he's going to come to pit road. As he comes to pit road, we'll step aside once again. Be right back.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Speed, driver of this amazing Volkswagen Beetle GRC car. I got good news for the iRacing fam. We got this coming in. I'm currently working on it myself personally to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. With the addition of dirt and now this mean car, it is going to be so fun. And it's going to be available free to all the iRacing members. Personally, I can't wait to get out there and race you guys on it.
Back here at Darlington, green flag is back out now. Now it's back out. Green flag back out, and it is the 84 leading the way. And let everybody know, 6 cars right now in the lead lap, so not a lot of people out there. I know the race, guys, is not the most exciting. It's Darlington. I want to apologize in advance. We seen a great racing. Somebody just disconnected. Oh no, I'm sorry, they didn't disconnect. They hit the wall. That was a 10. Addison Deck, I think, hit the wall pretty hard. But actually, I don't know who it was that hit the wall. May have been the 89 or 98. I see somebody out there. I don't know who it was. Anyway, I know the race ain't the greatest race in the world. We seen last week these guys do put on a good show. But this place is just so tough to drive. You know, the laps may be a little high. But I'm sure they thought when they made it that they wouldn't have a problem with this many wrecks, which, you know, we knew we'd have some. I mean, it's Darlington. It's too tough to tame for a reason. Well, actually, we ain't had many cautions, actually. I mean, 5 cautions for 20 laps is not bad, honestly. But, you know, it's not bad at all. So the race is actually not going slow by any means. It's just where we don't have a ton of drivers. Don't make it the most exciting race. Got a good battle here for the lead, though. That 15 car is slinging it off him corners, man. He's doing a good job.
He's trying his best.
He is. Let's hop on board with him. I love that view. So cool. Watch him work the wheel on the left side. You can really see him work it hard going into the turn. He's working it pretty good. That's pretty strong to work in a cup car. Pretty smooth with it though, not bad at all. I mean, Anthony's one of the best at it though, so we hop on board with the 10 car. He may work a little bit different. He's going to have a little bit of traffic here. That's the 4 car. This is actually a battle for position, for the 4th position. You can see how tough it is right there to pass. It ain't very wide at all. I'm going to be honest, Tyler. How do you go about setting up a pass here? Honestly, from your opinion, what you're seeing so far, how would you go about trying to set up a pass?
Well, I mean, you either got to move them or you just get that clean pass on the straightaways. You get speed and just get a run off into the turn.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you got to have a good exit. Honestly, you got to have a great exit to be able to get the run.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we've seen somebody earlier go below that white line and pass. It really don't get bad right below the white line. It's a little bit below that. You really don't want to go below the dotted line, but you can if you need to a little bit. But man, yeah, you're right. It's just so tough to pass. He gets a good run going in, though. He's going to be there again. So you're still watching the 10 car right now, riding on board now with the 10 car as he gets a good run through that was turn 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah, that was 2. You can see how tough it is here at Darlington. Very tough speedway. I mean, we're going to keep saying that a lot. This is one of the toughest tracks that we'll race all season, honestly. I almost refuse to race this place. I'm so bad here. Yeah, he's getting a little loose, especially going in or out of the exit. He actually puts his wheels, I noticed, especially with this view, going into the corner last time by on this turn, he actually put his wheels, his left front was right below the white line going in. I don't know if he's going to have to help him rotate. Right there, you can see it. He's right below it. I think he actually maybe going to have to help him rotate to center. He's getting a good run out right there. He didn't really work. That's pretty interesting. First of all, I've seen that. See right there, he did it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
So he does have a run here, and he does quick pass. That's a good pass, clean pass, not bad at all. Oh yeah, yep, got the wall. So he's gonna have a little bit more work to do now. We'll hop back up to second place. Anthony Burroughs running down first place, trying to. Last time by. 27.566 for Anthony, 27.526 for Eric, so a little bit faster for Eric last time by. About 0.2 of a difference right now. We work off turn 4 to complete lap 102, or 101, sorry. That time by, once again, Anthony a little bit slower, so he's having a little bit of trouble here to get going and trying to catch up. We do got a lap car up in front of the 84 car. He's going to move out of the way. So good job by him. Make sure, guys, if you don't mind, check in the description. You'll see a link to juvenile diabetes research. It's the second link in the description. Please share that to Facebook, Twitter, social media, everything. We don't get no penny to that, by the way. If you want to support us, there's a link below, but you know, I don't really care. But please help out JDRF. $250 we're trying to raise. We actually raised $200 earlier this year. So we're trying to raise $250 this time. So please share that to Facebook and all that stuff. For a good cause, we don't see none of it. So there's also a link down there as well for, actually next time what I need to do is put the link to the Twitch TV for the sponsor. And I'll pop that up right now as these guys are racing. Oh, not that, sorry. Wrong thing. There it is. Dash for Cash. This is sponsored by twitch.tv/Taterus. The winner of this race has a chance to win $100 gift card to Amazon, which would be awesome, by the way. That'd be cool. Or $100 iRacing credits, which would also help for any drivers lacking some tracks for the rest of the season. That is sponsored by twitch.tv/Taterus. Make sure you check her out. She streams daily, pretty much. What would you take? $100 gift card to Amazon? That's a pretty tight one. Or iRacing credits, honestly. Now you're not into iRacing 100% yet, so you would still have to buy a lot of stuff for iRacing since you're kind of new. What would you take?
If it were me, even if I was, one of these guys and probably had a lot of the stuff, I would probably still go with the iRacing credits just because, I'd be able to get the stuff.
I would take your money. I would give me the Amazon gift card. I could possibly buy, like you need a decent wheel now. $100 go a long way to get that. Just saying.
That's true.
I mean, just saying.
I guess it depends on how much stuff. If I had.
What all you needed, yeah.
Yeah, it depends. If I needed a lot of stuff, of course I'd go with the credits. But if I can always get a better wheel later on.
Yeah. But $100 Amazon. That's good money. Let's get money to play
really
Sim.
shop at Amazon.
That's true. I don't shop at Amazon much either. Oh, the four almost got the one. That's pretty tough one right there. Hey, somebody won't go be rich if they win it. Oh, we got loose. Oh, the 10 hard in the wall. Caution will fly. Yeah, caution's going to fly for that one. Oh, wait. He's got to back it off. Caution flies. And we will work. Caution number 6. And, man, he is out of the race. Abbas Ledeck, who was running in 4th at the time. Take a look at the replay. Oh, gotta go back a little bit further. Let's see what happened. Oh, he got too low on the apron. Actually, he didn't get that low. He got a lot lower than what I thought, but... Oh, the 4 also hit it too, didn't he? Who was that? Let's ride on board with the 4 to watch this. So we're riding on board with Martin Wenzel, who also gets the wall hard. You'll see it right here. Well, we'll give him the Darlington stripe. Right here. That's more than Darlington stripe, man. Hold on. That 38, man. Mitchell Briggs. Let's ride on board one more time. We'll ride on board with him. Let's go with this instead. This will be a fun one.
Yeah.
This is going to be pretty insane because he was close. Hits the wall and... Whoa, man. That was a good one. That was he got lucky, I'm going to be honest. Good driving by him, though. That actually moves him in. Actually, that's going to move him into the top 10. See the 10 still out on track, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure why he's out on track, but looks like Eric Wolf on pit road. Martin Wenzel staying out, leading the lap. Anthony Burrows, Andrew Mackey on pit road as well. Once again, guys, we'll try to get an interview here. Bring in Martin Wenzel if we can. I don't want to bring him in if he's going to go back down pit road, so we'll have to wait and make sure he don't go down pit road. I don't want to mess up his pit stop, so we'll wait just a second before we bring him in. Looks like he's definitely going to be going down pit road. He did have a lot of damage, but he's running. Well, right now he's 4th or 1st. Is that the 66 back out there as well? It is. Aaron James back out on track. And the Jeff Gordon throwback. Well, I think he actually runs that every week, but so Martin going to come down pit road as well. You can see that now. So that will turn the lead back over to Eric Wolf. We'll try to get Martin here. I don't want to mess up his pit stops. For right now, we'll take another step away, guys. Sorry for all the commercials, but honestly, there ain't a lot to talk about when we're under caution with this many drivers. So we'll take it a step back and be right back. Back here again as I talk to myself at Darlington Darlington Speedway for the Darlington Throwback 250, sponsored by twitch.tv/Taters, and this is the Dynasty Racing League at Darlington. It has pretty much been a one-man show right now. Eric Wolf out in front, leading the way. He has led 110 laps out of the 112 that we're about to complete. The green flag about to drop as you just see the pace car pull in. Here we go. Everybody trying to get in position real fast. Pace car is in. Green flag is now out, and we're back to racing here once again at Darlington. And already you can see behind him, he did not get a good start. Anthony Burrows a little bit lacking on these restarts right now. I'm actually surprised to see that. It's something we don't normally see out of him, but he's not having real good success on restarts. One thing you've got to keep in mind as this rubber is really getting laid down. You can see it up in a blimp, especially going into the turns, how dark it's starting to get up on the higher side. You can see a little bit of it. It's hard to see it there with the shadow and stuff, but you can see a little bit of it once we go in, especially in the turn. This turn right here, you can see it on a little bit on the low side how dark it is compared to some of the track. So these guys got to keep in mind on these restarts, it could cause wheel spin. And I don't know what's going on with my lap counter, guys. I'm not sure exactly how much time we have left in this session. That could be why it's changing. So I'll check that once we get done, or if we have it in a caution, I'll check, or a commercial. But one thing you got to watch out for on this track is wheel spin, and restarts are a bad example of that. If you have hot tires, spin your hot tires, they just constantly spin, it backs up the entire field. It could get you in a lot of trouble and cause another big wreck, although we only got 5 cars on the lead lap. You know, really, I mean, I'm not laughing about this at all when I say this, but Logan Lane, who's 8 laps down, is running 7th. He's about to jump into the 6th spot. I'm going to be honest, if I was running 8 laps down, I wouldn't expect to be running the top 10 right now, honestly. But we had such big wrecks. I mean, we haven't had a lot of cautions, but the wrecks have just been so big that it's took out a lot of really good cars. And unfortunately, it's took out guys that would normally be top 10. Now, I'm not saying Eric wouldn't be winning, because he's been the fastest, you know, all race long. But, you know, that's racing, I guess. Sometimes it happens. As we got another car slow on the track, it looks like that was Austin Hicks, I think, was just pulling down to get out of the leader's way. That's what it was. So 117, 118 laps now complete here at Darlington. Looking at the race summary, 66 laps to go, which don't take very long, but we only had 2 lead changes. That goes to show you, you're not a fan of Darlington.
No, I'm not a fan of Darlington.
Why don't you explain why? I mean, I think that pretty much shows why. 2 lead changes, but
It's a follow the leader track. I'm not a fan of any of those follow the leader tracks.
I'm not a fan of a lot of follow the leader tracks. You know, Darlington used to be, the closest NASCAR finish in history was Darlington. Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch, 2/100,000th of a second. I was going to ask that with a trivia question. Why don't you see if you can pull up another trivia question? Let's find a good one. Give us something else to do while we're watching Green Flag last week. But yeah, the closest finish ever in NASCAR history. I think it was the closest finish anyway. Pretty sure. I don't think you get much closer. You see the 23, by the way, as a lap down car getting lapped. But I did allow Anthony Burrows. He's really putting pressure on the lead. Woo, Anthony slid. And he lost a lot of time by doing that. Let's check a replay on this because he really almost lost it coming out of the corner. Watch this. He goes high above the 23 of Ryan Branch. He looked to the inside of the 84 and he almost lost it. Ooh, that was a good save. Really great job there by the 15. This is our closest battle on track, guys, and it is for the lead, so we're going to stay with it as long as we can. If anything happens, we'll go to it, of course. Also, guys, I want to give everybody an update on our broadcast. As everybody knows, we do broadcast the Go Fast Racing League. And actually, there's a couple guys in here that run it as well. Great league to watch. They run multiple series. They run K&N trucks or trucks, K&N, and B-class Xfinity cars. Now, we actually got to answer that one. That is on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Unfortunately, we don't broadcast Thursday because we're off this week with them for the trucks, but we do broadcast Friday and Saturday at Walk and Swim. So Tyler found a trivia question. Now, this is not your normal trivia question for Darlington, and I don't know the answer. He don't know the answer, do you?
No. Yeah, I know it.
You know the answer, but I don't know it. Okay, I don't know it because he hasn't showed me, so I want to see it.
I'll give you options.
Okay.
All right. So, what new safety measure did NASCAR introduce in 1994? Helmets, seat belts, airbags, or roof flaps?
That's pretty given, I think. It definitely ain't helmets. It ain't an airbag. What was the other two? Roof flaps and what? Seat belts? It's roof flaps. That's easy. Is that right?
Hold on.
He's checking to be sure.
Roof flaps.
It's roof flaps.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Give me another one. That was too easy. I know NASCAR. I know NASCAR. Like helmets.
That's just the options it gave me.
Yeah. Like that would have been good if you wouldn't have said nothing. That would have been perfect because I would have never known. I would have said something like.
I'm gonna find you a good.
Find me a good one. Airbags. Imagine hitting Kurt Busch's airbag would have popped up last week at Indianapolis the way he hit Ryan Blaney. Or not Ryan Blaney. Clint Boyer. Yeah, it's kind of a gimme question on that one. Well, my airbag deployed coming out of turn 3. That'd be a good one to say. That'd be funny to hear that.
Yeah.
Their head don't even move. Like it's locked on the back of their seat with the Hans device. I think. I don't know how it works.
Find a really good one.
Not the Hans device. I think the Hans device hooks into the seat belt, so your head don't actually move forward. I don't know how the Hans device actually works completely. Do they run the Hans device in here? Yeah, I think that's the Hans device right there. Oh, we got a wreck. That is it looks like the 61. No, it ain't 61. Hold on. Oh, man, who is it? Trying to see who this is, guys, so we're watching a replay to see. I'm not sure who that was. Unfortunately, I don't know. It was not none of our top 5, I know that. Wow, Anthony Burrows now 1.1 second back, so he is he's struggling a little bit. As you see the 61 on the apron, he's actually going to pit road, throwing a Carol Yarborough paint scheme out. Bojangles. Once again, guys, make sure you head over and check out twitch.tv/Tater. She is the sponsor of the Dynasty Racing League Mid-Season Mayhem. Make sure y'all go over and give her a like. I did that a couple weeks ago. And it looks like Martin Wenzel is a lap down. That's who it was that spun. So Martin will now go one lap down, unfortunately. And now we got 4 cars total on the lead lap. Guys, I also want to make sure if anybody is out there interested in the league, don't be hesitant to check this league out. I know it's showing a lot of wrecks. We've had, a lot of wrecks. The race is not that great. Trust me, this racing is great in this league. And I don't say that, well, I do say it for most of the leagues, but actually I say it for every league we broadcast, because honestly, every league we broadcast is a great league. We actually distanced ourselves from a couple leagues not too long ago that had a total wreck fest, and I mentioned it in the broadcast. So this league, trust me, is not like that by any means. They are a very good group of guys. You'll see better racing next week, I promise you that. We head to Dover next week, August 8th, my birthday. I'm gonna put fireworks on the stream just because of me. I'm gonna celebrate it on the stream just for myself. So yeah, we'll be there next week, and then Phoenix the week after. Looking forward to Phoenix. Then we actually head to Talladega. That's gonna be fun. Should be some good racing there. Eric Wolf still leading the way by 2.5 seconds. Not too much longer now left in this race. We got a total of 50 laps. Make that 49 laps remaining. As Eric Wolf has gone. Oh, he scrapes the wall. Caution comes out too. Adam Courtney, wow. Oh no. Blown up. Another top 5 car is out of the race, unfortunately. That's what ended his night. He was running behind in front of the 19. Did he have help? No. Hard into the wall and into the inside wall. Man, that's bad. That's not good at all. So unfortunately for him, Tyler's still over here looking up questions, by the way, guys. That's why you're not hearing him talk. He's trying to find one. Have you got one yet? We're about to take a commercial. We're about to take a commercial. I like to have it. He's a little slow. He wouldn't be a good statistician. You know that? You wouldn't be very good at finding the stats on drivers. Well, you probably actually could be. Well, I don't know. You didn't know Jeff Gordon.
Well, I mean, I don't want to ask, a really, really simple question. Yeah. I want to find something that's going to be
What'd you type into 5? It's just hard to ask our questions?
No.
A trivia question? No.
Trivia question.
Oh, okay. Coming down pit road, Eric Wolf. Leading the way.
It'd probably surprise you. Some people probably wouldn't get this, but I'll go ahead and ask this one. Okay. You don't know the answer either.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
How many members are there in a NASCAR pit crew?
Is that across the wall or?
In a pit crew. I mean, just how many members are in a pit crew?
Okay, so I know how many cross the wall, and I'm going to go ahead and say that first, but I'll also say the other because it's kind of a 2-part question, I guess. Could be a trick question. So it crosses the wall.
None of it crosses the wall. I'm talking about
entire pit crew. Okay, so I think 6 cross the wall, 5 or 6 cross the wall, but entirely, I want to say 12. We'll say 12. We'll take a break and we'll find out the answer when we come back.
We're the stronger than we look type, the braver than you think type, the type that knows the time will come when we put type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type, the hopeful for a cure type, the type that will stop at nothing until type 1 becomes type none.
back here at Darlington for the Dynasty Racing League Darlington Throwback 250. About to go green. Eric Wolf leading the way. Led most of the laps, to be completely honest. 137 to be exact. 15 empty burrows, trying everything he can to get around him, but unfortunately not having any success right now. We asked the question before we went to break, how many NASCAR over the wall, by the way, is there that go over the wall? I did see the answer, by the way. I guessed 11. Or actually, I said 6 over the wall. I thought 11 or something. I think there's way more than that. I don't remember actually. But correct answer, 7. Oh, I didn't count the carriers. I just counted the changers. I don't know why I thought they carried the tire too. You found some good ones. You got one more? Yeah. All right, we'll get that. Hold on. Let's go back green first. I want to make sure the caution don't come out or nothing. Pace car pulls in. And the... Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Green flag back out here again at Darlington Speedway. We are green flag. Eric will lead them down in turn 1. Where Anthony Burrows not another good start. Martin Winslow up to 4th place, but he's starting on the tail end. We got a lot of cars out on track, guys, that could cause problems. Not that they're bad drivers, by the way. It's just because that they're not really racing for a position with a lot of these guys. Tommy Bordeaux and Aaron James are racing for a position, however, the 66, 57, although as many laps as they are 54 laps down, but they're on the same lap, so that's pretty cool. All right, so you got a question, you said, right? All right, let's see it.
How many different drivers have sat on the pole? How many people have had the pole? I mean, that's the question.
Well, you showed me the answer. So I want to answer.
Don't answer.
Yeah, I've seen it. But, all right, so out of 2,499 sprint or cup races, how many drivers have sat on the pole? Wow.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. And I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it would be way more. Let's give them a couple. Let's give them some A, B, C, or D. So you go ahead and give them out.
Well, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
I'm
So to give it out. All right, we'll start like this. Who has the most, or how many drivers have had the pole in 2,499 sprint cup races? 2,500 this Sunday. That's crazy. All right. A, 224. B, 359. C, 468. Or D, 1,142. All right. So that's a good question. Wow. 186 drivers have won NASCAR races? That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're still watching some races going on right now. As I mentioned, a 57-66 Tommy Bordeaux. It looks like 66 not up to speed where he wants to be. There's a big difference right now. He's about 5 seconds behind Tommy Bordeaux, who you're seeing on screen right now. Tommy's actually running in 9th place right now on the board. Tommy coming in here fairly high in the points. Oh, he gets into the wall there, though, on the back stretch, but he comes in here currently 9th in points, and he's running 9th. So the good news is if he stays in 9th, he'll keep his position in points no matter what, I would guess, and actually gain a little bit. Also, the big news is Austin Higgs, currently in 2nd, has a chance to actually take the points lead. And actually, I think we'll take the points lead. It's going to be very close if he takes it or not. Christopher 23rd. Austin right now running in the 11th. So yeah, he's got a real good chance to take the points lead. All right, so we asked the question: who has, or how many total wins have been in the NASCAR, or how many people have sat on the pole in a NASCAR sprint or NASCAR Cup race? There's been 2,000. My Lord, 2,499 races. The answer was 229. Is that right?
The answer was option A at 224 drivers.
224 drivers have sat on the pole. That's not as much as what I thought. Like, I thought it would be like 800 at least, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you would have asked me, and honestly, I would have said more than that if I didn't know how many races there has been. I would have said like 1,000. That's a lot of racing, man.
Yeah.
36 races. I mean, when did NASCAR go 36 races per season? Because they used to run like 70 races per season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Richard Petty won so many races, honestly. Whether people argue that or not, that's how he won that many, whether you argue. Gap's closing for the lead. Eric Wolf trying to hold on. Last couple laps, Anthony Burroughs is a bit faster. Oh no, the 84 into the wall. And it looks like he just got to Darlington stripe. It's supposed to, I've seen him hit the wall. It's not going to hurt him. Actually, he extends his gap a little bit. 4/10 now. We only got 33 laps remain here at Darlington. So time's really ticking down. We work off turn number 2 down the backstretch, and actually 84 blinking there. There's actually a couple cars blinking a little bit. Only 4 cars on the lap. Both the cars into the wall again. 84 really having some connection issues right now. Hopefully he's okay and gets that fixed. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he just blinked all the way out. We're going to keep an eye on this. It could be bad. I mean, it would be bad if you lead this many laps and, you know, honestly disconnect. That would be bad. I mean, if you're going to lose, I want to lose the fairway. You also got this lap car. I believe it was Ryan Branch in the 23. I believe right in front of you. You see them coming behind him. 84 going to go around. He's giving them the low inside. Or outside, sorry. Good job on his part. I mean, you're that many laps down. He's 75 laps down. He's actually... He can make up a couple or a spot. He got a chance at a 14th place finish, I think. 84 once again scraping the wall. It's really dangerous, man. That connection could be going away, and that wouldn't be good. I've actually disconnected a couple times. I've disconnected in the middle of the broadcast before, which is bad, by the way. 224. Wonder who's got the most poles in NASCAR history. That's another good question. Who has the most poles in NASCAR history? Sorry, guys, it's hard for us to really, you know, keep up with the race. I know that one.
Okay.
I know that one. Find out. Type it in who has the most poles in NASCAR history. So, yeah, like I said, it's hard for, you know, to keep up with the race. I mean, there's only 4 drivers. There's a lot of drivers out there that are on track now.
Oh, I already got it.
You already got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a guess at it because you don't know.
You got me any multiple choice?
This one, I don't really... Let me think for a minute. I'll give you a multiple.
Oh, wait, yeah, you don't want to... I guess you don't want to give a name.
I don't really want to do a multiple choice on that.
Let me ask you this. Is it a current driver, or is it a driver from the 1990 era? Let's put it that way. Or is it a really old driver?
It's not a...
It's not a current driver.
Huh?
Is it a current driver?
No, it is not a current driver. It's an older driver.
Like a very older driver? Or is it from the 90s? Or 2000s? You gotta give me a multiple choice. Yeah, you gotta give me multiple choice. You can't.
If I gave you multiple choice, you would automatically know the answer.
Alright, I'll just guess.
Automatically.
I'm gonna say Darrell Waltrip. That's probably wrong. It's probably Richard Petty. But I'm gonna say Darrell Waltrip. Now, I haven't seen the answer, by the way, or nothing like that, so... you don't want to give the answer yet. We'll wait about 5 laps for you to give the answer. Yeah. So who has the most poles in NASCAR history? Probably, yeah, I guess. I mean...
Go ahead and you take a minute as well. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not trying to change your mind.
He said I'm wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to say, is that your final answer?
No.
Are you sure? Because you could be right. I may just be trying to...
It ain't Darrell Waltrip. It ain't Darrell Waltrip. Ain't no way.
It is an older driver, though.
Yeah, it's not Darrell Waltrip. I know for a fact it's not.
You'd be surprised at who it is.
I don't like it. I don't like you sometimes. Let's go with Donnie Allison. I'll go with Donnie Allison. No, let's go with Bobby Allison. Bobby Allison, final answer.
That's your final
That's
answer.
my final answer.
All right, the correct answer is 123 times by Richard Petty.
I knew it. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. You know, I kind of should have said that, though, with that many wins.
You did start
Yeah,
to say
with that many wins, I mean, you kind of expect it. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with everybody. Richard Petty got a lot of his wins because he had more money in his car than everybody else. And there was way more races, like I said. 7 series names. Caution's out. And we will see. Eric Wolf is into the wall. Ryan Branch, 23. Oof. Yeah, he hit the wall really hard. That's one of the hardest hits we've seen all night. And you know, he was 76 laps down. Unfortunately, man, I got a bad problem with jinxing people that said they're going to finish decent. He had a chance to finish 13th, and unfortunately, he's 2 laps short from finishing 14th. And that may wind up ending his night. I asked the question earlier, would you come down pit road towards the end? There's your answer. Everybody coming down pit road towards the end. We got 23 laps. Got 23 laps once we start finish line, which is right there. Or right there.
Call it a pit.
Yeah, I do too. Now I do. This could be big, though. The race off pit road. If Anthony wins the race off pit road, he's got a chance to win this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he really does. So we'll watch the race. You can see both of them drivers right in front of you. Will Andrew Mackey take 2 tires? No, he's going to take 4. Both take 4. Race off pit road will go. Anthony's down and away. Not going to get out straight. Oh, man, he spun. Just a little bit on pit road. And listen to this. Look right there. Now, you'll listen to my live time board as well. See where it says lane?
Yeah.
47.6 for both of them guys. Anthony had a faster pit stop, 13.2 to a 14.3. But the 47 seconds, .6 is what they spent entirely, stopping everything.
Yeah.
But that spin, when he spun the tires, where they did not lock up in the box yet, it cost him the race off pit road. He had it won off pit road by over a second. But he spun the tires too much where it just rotated. That's bad luck right there, honestly, because, I mean, that's a big pit stop. Honestly, that's about as exciting as the race if you think about it. You can see it here again. Watch Anthony. And it's going to be hard to see from it. Watch the tire spin. Right there. See, not much on the 84.
Yeah.
And he lost by, you know, not even a second. Wow. That's pretty intense right there. I mean, that goes to show 4 laps to go. That's not right, by the way, guys. Unless the session is about up. That would be surprising. I don't think we're coming to the white flag, by the way, guys. I want to make sure that I mention that because a few minutes ago we was like 20 laps to the end. Wasn't we? It was, right? How do I got 4 laps to go all of a sudden?
It was like...
I think it just fixed. Once it hits the line, I think it'll fix. It just fixed on my overlay over here. I think it's where he might have been. I don't know.
We was at 23 laps.
We was at 23 laps to go.
Yeah.
It may be something going on with the time, too. Unless it's just not changed. No, what? I've never seen that. So we're not going to take a commercial break. We're not going to take a commercial break the rest of the race because the race is almost over. We're about to go back green this time. We're going to double them up, I believe. Yeah, we're going to double them up. You see the waiver on car right there going. That is the 38 Mitchell Briggs. Is it 7? That's not right.
I don't think so.
There's no way that's right. Like, that's definitely wrong. 100% guaranteed that's wrong. So I'm thinking we're on lap 163 of 165. Or 165. That's 3 laps to go. I think we're on lap 163 of 183. Yeah. I think that's what we're on. I don't think that's right. That would be very surprising if it is. I've never seen that before. So hopefully we got a little technical problem with our overlay. I knew I should have used the other one that Josh Lee made us, by the way. We'll be throwing it up. He actually did fix it. I got to get him to fix something else. That's why I'm not using it now. He does a good job and good work. So apparently we're going to have 2 to go. Green flag about to wave, and green flag is back out. And the 84 or 15 got a really good solid start. And I don't know if that's right. It says 2 laps. So we'll find out, guys, if this is the end. He's blinking really bad. I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with that. Caution comes out again. And if this is the race, we'll see what happens. The 57, Tommy Bordeaux. There ain't no way that's the race. Actually, it may be. I think the time limit ran out. The 57 got on the bottom. Oh, the 61 got him. The 61. Oh, almost got the 66. Yeah, 3 cars. Woo, that 5. He got by it lucky. So if I ain't mistaken, final lap is out. And if that's the case, now you know if the 84 blinks and he goes across the line, it may not show him as your leader. But he would be your leader, of course. If this is true. I don't know what's going on, guys. If so, if this is the final lap, I'd be very surprised, honestly. But we're coming to turn number 3 now to catch the pace car. And I guess that is the final lap, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, I'm going to feel like an idiot if I call this and it ain't. To the checkered flag. I'm looking for the flag, man. I don't see him holding out any flag. It will be Eric Wolf leading the way. Let's see if they go around. Eric Wolf should win the race. And he will. Final lap. Eric Wolf will be your winner here at Darlington.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, we're going to interview our top 3. Eric Wolf. Wait. Now they're getting back behind the pace car. Now I feel stupid if this ain't it. I feel stupid if this ain't it. You know that, right? Oh, okay. It is. It is the last one, I think. I have no idea what's going on, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't think that was it. Because they would not be behind the pace car right now. I'd be celebrating, wouldn't you? You're laughing at me right now so much. I don't know if it's over or not. Apparently it's not over, guys. I don't know why it says finishing. Something's going on with that.
I'm over here crying.
Yeah, he's over there crying and laughing at me because I have no idea. But my thing over is like flipping out. It's showing 165 and 183, then it goes back to 165 and 165. I think it might be where he's blinking. It could be.
I feel kind of like an idiot calling it.
Oh, I feel stupid too. I'm saying he wins coming off turn 4. We're still in our pace laps, and it's showing finishing up on my screen. All right, so the race apparently not over. We're on lap 167 of 183, so the race is not over yet. Let me ask you a question. Caution came out pretty much right as soon as we took the finishing flag. Pretty much as soon as we took the green flag. If you was Martin Winslow or Anthony Burris, would you have came down and took fresh tires? Because you're going to be right behind the leader on fresh tires.
Yeah.
But there was only a 1 lap difference. Actually, about a turn.
I wouldn't have.
You don't think it would have done anything?
No, I don't think it would have made a difference.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, it would have hurt. I don't think it would have hurt. But if something happens to Anthony would have came in, Martin would have stayed out, you know. I guess I could see that. So it says finishing, guys. We're not finishing. We're on lap 167 of 183. Not sure why it's showing that. It's just something going on with the overlay. Which is kind of very strange because that's one of the first times it's happened. So hopefully they'll fix it. But I don't know. It could be something going on with their time as well for the session. This is the first time I've ever seen that happen. I feel like a complete moron. I do. I feel like an idiot. Look at the lap counter, though. Like it went to 144, now 168 of 183. We're on lap 168 now. So we got 168 of 183 is like 13 laps. Well, a little over 13 laps. The lights are off on the pitch car. So we'll pop up the green flag if it don't go. Green automatically, we'll pop it up so everybody knows. So we wait again, and we'll try this again. The pace lights are off on the pace car. Hopefully it'll update itself. I don't know why it wouldn't, but hopefully it'll update itself. I promise I've broadcast before, guys.
announcing the winner.
I was announcing the winner. He wasn't even there.
Getting ready to interview him.
I was. I said we're going. We were top 3, didn't I? With 4 cars on the lead lap, the 29 also on the lead lap up on that high side. The 20. He's a car actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
That's the Metallica car, yeah. Green flag back out again here at Dover, and it still says finishing. But we are on lap Darlington. Thank you for the correction. We are on lap 169 now of 183. We look ahead at our leader, Eric Wolf. Going down into turn 2. Oh, the 84 got loose. 15 looking underneath, not going to be able to get there. Man, it's so tough to pass. I know it says finishing, guys. We're not finishing. I want to make sure I keep stressing that. We're on lap 171, I believe, of 183, 170 of 183. So we got 13 laps to go. 14 laps remain. There we go. The race summary actually is showing it right for some odd reason. So it's just a ticker. I don't really know why. It looks like Anthony Burrows may have a little bit of trouble now, as he is really off the pace. Well, not really. He's 5/10 right now. He's backing up these corners a little bit. 13 laps remain, coming to 12 to go. And it is Eric Wolf who has been out front pretty much all night. Tyler actually on his first ever race. This is actually his first oval race broadcasted. He helped me earlier broadcast the dirt race as well. But he is out front right now. And Tyler actually picked him to win, so he's got a good chance on doing that. That'd be pretty cool for you to come in here and broadcast. Or you actually just picked him because you liked the car.
Yeah, it was because I liked the car.
It'd be pretty cool to see the Superman paint scheme in Victory Lane. That's pretty neat. And it's kind of funny because Jeff Gordon's won here so many times.
Yeah.
You know. And nothing against Anthony and running that paint scheme either. Mark Martin paint scheme. It's actually what Clint Boyer, I believe that's a Mark Martin paint scheme. I believe it's a little bit older, yeah. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a Mark Martin paint scheme. Actually, in a way, it kind of looks like Johnny Benson. But I'm pretty sure it's Mark Martin. 84 blinking just a little bit, and now it's working right. For now, it'll probably change the finishing here in a minute. Lap 174 of 183 complete, so we've got 10 laps to go now. Not really no racing anywhere on track. Everybody's pretty much getting spread out besides up here for the lead. So yeah, right here's your biggest battle with Anthony Burrows and Eric Wolf. Hop on board. You know, really when you're running behind them cars that blink like that, I mean, it's so tough to pass anyway here, and that makes it that much harder. And I don't blame Eric at all for, you know, I really don't. I mean, I was kind of surprised to see him blinking. He never blinks. Actually, he didn't blink at all during the first part of this race. And all of a sudden he started blinking, so. But Anthony's not really close enough right now to really do much with it anyway. I guess that's part of it. Remember, guys, make sure you check out twitch.tv/Taterus for the, she's a sponsor of the Dynasty Racing League Mid-Season Mayhem. Go check her out. She plays some cool games. I actually watched her the other day on Twitch. I don't watch Twitch a lot, honestly, because, to be completely honest, unless it's racing or something, I'm not really, you know, watch a lot of video game streams. There's a couple here and there that I watch, but pretty good stream. She does a pretty good job on it. I watched it for a little bit. Watched it some this morning too, actually. Oh, the 15 hard in the wall. Oh yeah, he got a little off pace on that one. I actually gave him some damage. You can see on board. We'll hop on board. You can see a little bit of damage on the corner of his car. It's hard to see it from that angle. This one we can see it pretty good. Yeah, really big in now on that side of the car. Coming to lap 179 out of the scheduled 183. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Eric Wolf. trying to get his, what would be his first win of the season, I believe. I'm trying to find him. Actually, he hasn't been racing very long. Right there, 33rd in points. He actually does have a win. So this is actually his second win of the season, if he's able to hold on. But this is actually only his, second start. Wow, he's got 1 start and 1 win. So it's, every time he's raced so far, he's won. That's pretty impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. If he wins. I'm not saying he's not going to win yet, because I don't know. But he's been out front this long. It's hard to bet against the guy that's led 178 laps. You know, honestly. I mean, he's led almost every lap but like 2.
Yeah.
3 to go on the line. And it looks like we actually are going to have a change of position. Mitchell Briggs, as long as he completes this lap, will jump into 6th place, driving the number 38 car. And actually, I'm having trouble seeing his paint scheme. That was supposed to be the Tony Stewart paint scheme, I believe. No, it was the other one. It was the Rumble car, remember? That Landon Castle drove. Yeah, that's one we looked at earlier. Eric Wolf going to see the white flag for the second time, apparently, according to me. This will be the second time he's won here because I made a mistake earlier. White flag going to be in the air as he works through turns 3 and 4 now. Going to go on to try to win this race 2 times in a row, apparently, in the next 10 laps. And this is actually right, by the way. The laps is right this time. White flag this time for Eric Wolf in the 84. Anthony Burrows still in 2nd. Andrew Mackey up to 3rd. Martin Wenzel 4th. And also, it looks like Adam Courtney did lose that spot, so he will fall back to 7th and finish in 7th. Mitchell Briggs. Coming through 3 and 4, Eric Wolf, looking to get his 2nd win of the season and his 2nd start of the season, will win the Darlington Throwback 250 for Dynasty Racing League. Officially. That's a good win for him, though. 182 laps led. Okay, I'll make sure he's slowing down. I was like, wait, did I do it wrong again? All right, so, yeah, that is the end of the race now.
I got my pick.
You did. You actually got a pick right. Good job for your first broadcast.
Yeah, I'll be sure to congratulate him, too.
Yeah, for sure. I'll let him know. I'll let him know. That was a good win. So, good congratulations to him as Anthony Burrows goes up and gives him a little door tap. He's going to burn it down here in Darlington. Try to burn it down anyway. He'll get it. He's got plenty of experience doing it. We'll pull in Eric and talk to him. Hey, Eric, you got a copy? Eric Wolf, you got a copy? Actually, I don't think his micro headphones work. He might not have a micro headphones. It's not showing it in here, is it? No. Well, Eric, congratulations on your win, by the way. I know you can probably hear me. Congratulations on your win. This is Adam up in the broadcast booth and Tyler. Tyler picked you to win the race, so congratulations. And 2nd win for your 2nd race. Not bad at all, man. Good job, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon if you get your bike fixed or something. Hopefully, buddy. Good job. All right, we'll bring in 2nd place Anthony Burrows, who is in here, by the way. We'll talk to him. Hey, Anthony, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, you finished 2nd place. Pretty much ran up there for most of the night. We know we had a couple cautions here and there, but a good run over and all in all. Seen you get in the wall a little bit, and that ultimately looked like it may have cost you the win. But anything you could have done a little bit different to get up there and try to take the win away?
I think I messed up a couple times on pit stops, and I feel like if I could have got the lead, I could have won it really.
Right.
But I just shot through my box a couple times, and he had a perfect race. I mean, it's just tough to pass here.
Yeah, we watched you on the pit stop. You had a 47.6 second stop on total on the pit lane, coming down pit lane into your box and exit. We noticed you actually had a faster pit stop, but we noticed you spun the tires a little bit on, getting out of the box, and he didn't, which I think would have gave you the lead probably. But my question is, and this is a little controversial, I guess, but I want to ask it anyway. Eric Wolf, we see blink a little bit. Did that affect you in any way when you was running behind him?
It was a little distracting. It was just
Right.
in most of the race, I was seeing him like glitch into the wall and stuff. I was a little hesitant to try to make a move on him, but.
Man, you still finished second. I mean, you can't complain at all by any means. I mean, you know, I know you probably had a car that could have won. But all in all, you started third, finished second, so definitely went up in the right direction. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, just everyone for putting on this league and you guys for putting on the broadcast.
I told you before, you're one of my favorite guys to watch race. You're very talented, so good job, man, and hopefully talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy. All right, next up, we'll bring in Andrew Mackey, who finished third place, and he is in here. Hopefully he's got me. Hey, Andrew, you got a copy? Andrew Mackey, you got a copy? Don't think he's in here. All right, so, oh, he's not in here either. All right, we'll bring in Mark Wenzel, who finishes in fourth. We'll talk to him real fast. Or Martin, I don't know why I said Mark. Hey, Martin, you got me?
Hello. Man,
you finished fourth place. Long race, but you fought back through a lot of damage and able to get up there. Finished fourth. Started 16th. Are you happy with the outcome?
Yeah. Actually finishing a race. All season been struggling with that, getting caught up in other people's wrecks, and today was able to keep the Tide pods, you know, A+ English, colorized pass car off the wall. Well, hit the wall a few times, banged it pretty hard, but much different than in practice. In practice, I was going sideways and blowing the engine every time.
We've seen pit stops be a big strategy here as well. We know we didn't get many under green. Was there any thoughts of possibly, you know, taking 2 tires on the last couple of them pit stops to, you know, see if you can get in front?
No, I think pretty much at that point I was, you know, just hang out top 5. You know, I'm not going to be running with Eric Wolf and Anthony Burrows.
Right.
You know, maybe with Andrew Mackey could have gotten third, but I was just trying to stay alive and finish the race.
Well, this is going to move you into the top 10, so that's got to be a plus. In the points, I believe you was running 11th in points, so it should move you into the top 10. Man, congratulations, good run. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I'll just give a shout out to the league, you know, S2R Racing, you know, Tater Bowman for race control, and yeah.
All right, man, good run, and congratulations, and talk to you soon.
Yep.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. That's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Unfortunately, we couldn't get our leaders first place or third place, sadly. But all in all, I thought the race was good. My thoughts on the race, you know, I understand it was, you know, not the most exciting race, honestly. But we had a lot of cautions. Well, not a lot of cautions. 9. You got that right, too. You got the winner and the caution. Good job. But all in all, I thought the race was okay. Don't let this distract you that the race is bad, because trust me, it's not. So I know this race may not have spoke a lot for it, but trust me, if you guys seen last week's race, it was very good. And I'm looking forward to next week when we go to Dover. That's always a fun track to race on. So, Tyler, thoughts on the race? Any thoughts on it?
It was a good race overall.
You actually picked the winner and got the most cautions, man. Congratulations.
I didn't expect that.
That's the first time anybody's ever done that, by the way.
Really?
The first time, so that's pretty cool. All right, guys, for Adam Chapman, Tyler Mullins, that's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. When this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Showers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day